are just walking to the boohoo event now. 13-year-old me would literally be screaming about. That's fun. We love a little goodie bag. There are a lot worse habits out there in the world. Nice sort of sunny afternoon in London with Katie. Clearly we're packing the essentials. We have our salad and I've made it to Frome by the looks of things. Perfect, thank you. Cream egg ice cream. Perfect. Not sure what's happened there, but not complaining about it. Good morning everybody, happy Monday and welcome back to the weekly vlog. I woke up this morning at 6 AM, which I think I'm going to implement into my life this week going forward, is a 6 AM wake up. I just feel like it just gives me a whole extra hour in my day and I just feel really productive, and I don't know, I just love waking up that early, but I struggle to do it in the winter because of how dark it is. But now it's light enough in the mornings to wake up at 6 AM. I think I'm going to start doing that. So I did that this morning. I made myself a coffee and like got into bed and just sort of planned out my day. Of course I had it in my Jellycat mug. So I've done that. I've got myself dressed once again in my white fox jumpsuit, but I tried to put on, like I tried some other like gym things today. I wanted to wear this top that I got from Primark, which is kind of like a Tala dupe sort of thing, but tell me why all the pairs of black leggings I've got, in which I have a lot of them, they're not the same shade of black. Like, it just really infuriates me. Why? Like, to me, black should just be black. Do you know what I mean? Why is it like varying different shades and intensities of blacks? Like, nothing was going with it, and there's not much that I hate more than a slightly mismatching gym set. So I've just chucked on my white fox jumpsuit as per usual, and I've also got my aloe grippy socks on because I'm going to go and do some reformer Pilates, but I need to go downstairs and get it done soon because it's another gorgeous sunny day, and if I leave it too long it is going to be like doing a hot Pilates class because my reformer is in the conservatory and it gets absolutely boiling in there on sunny days. So I'm going to go downstairs, do that, and then of course I'll be having my iced coffee. I've already had a hot coffee this morning like I said, but there's no chance I'm not going to be having my post Pilates iced latte, especially on a sunny day like today. So anyway, like I said, I need to stop rambling. Let's go do some reformer Pilates and then we can go from there.
I still want to keep it in that little baby hover. Keep your 4. When you're ready, switch sides. Extending. Really important that we focus on that pressure through the heel. 2.
Job done. I've just made my iced coffee and I was going to have it with 2 of my dippy egg hot cross buns from M&S. However, they have gone severely mouldy, which I am literally heartbroken about. I've only eaten 2 of them, so I've still got 4 left in the pack and they've just suddenly gone mouldy. I think it must be the warm weather that's just making them go mouldy really quickly. I am literally so gutted about that. I have been looking forward to this all morning. When I was lying there doing my reformer Pilates, which has absolutely killed my glutes, I was thinking about how excited I was to have these because they're basically like a chocolate hot cross bun with a cream egg in the middle, and I was going to sit and eat these with my iced coffee, which I now can't do. This is going to have to go in the bin and I'm literally heartbroken about it. Damn it, now I'm just going to have my iced coffee as it is, which is just not quite the same. I'm actually so annoyed about that. Like, I'm still upset about that. Like, just really frustrated that they've just gone to waste. Like, so annoying. Anyway, I've had a parcel delivered. This is a parcel from AliExpress. I ordered this top because I've got these shorts from a brand called Me369, which I absolutely love, but it's a really, really expensive brand. And I saw that AliExpress came out with basically a dupe of the top, and I thought that would go perfectly with the shorts that I've already got. So I thought I would order it. And it looks kind of cute actually. I went for a size large because I didn't want it to be too small. And like I said, I've got the matching shorts with it somewhere. So I thought this with the shorts. Does it come with shorts? Oh my god, it comes with shorts as well. I didn't realise. These are slightly different to the shorts that I've got. But they're the same print, and this actually feels so silky and soft. So this is the top. It's just got like mermaids and stuff on it, but then on the back it says live by water, and it says like I need vitamin C, and then these are the little shorts to go with it. So this is them on the front, and again they say like I need vitamin C. It's all like beachy themed, and then the back has little stars on it. And I first discovered this brand when Olivia Rose posted a video in this dress that she was wearing on holiday, and I am literally obsessed with this dress and I have wanted it for years and years. I've been searching for it on Vinted for so long, waiting for someone to sell it, and no one is selling it. You can't buy it from the direct retailers anymore either, and when you could it was £250, hence why I didn't buy it. I have literally been hunting for this dress for 2 years and I'm still yet to get it, but last year someone listed the skirt version on Vinted, and the skirt is basically like this with like this kind of detailing on, and then a couple of months later someone listed the shorts, which is why I bought the shorts, and now I've got a little dupe of the top to go with the shorts. I'm just waiting to get the dress and then I will literally have the complete collection. And the dress is the nicest out of all of them, I feel like. It says, let me see actually if I can still find it. This is the dress. This is what like started it all off. This is Olivia Rose on Instagram. I love the dress. Like, I don't know if she turns around in it, but the back, there you go. Oh my God. I love it so much. I am literally so desperate for that dress. But like I said, yet to find it. AliExpress annoyingly don't sell a dupe of the dress, but they do sell a dupe of the little shirt, which I'm quite pleased with actually. I feel like the large was a good size because I feel like that would be a nice big oversized fit. But actually, even though I got it in a large, the shorts feel like they're going to fit as well, which is kind of like a win-win. They're like an elasticated waist and they feel so silky. They've got pockets, and honestly, the quality of these feels actually unreal, like so nice. It feels exactly the same as the real ones that I've already got. In fact, potentially even nicer. Like, this feels softer, so I'm very happy with that. I didn't even realise it was a little two-piece, so I'm chuffed with that. So that's made me feel a little bit happier about the dippy egg things. I'm just so frustrated, like what a waste. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna stop dwelling on that. I've got a bit of editing to do for a couple of hours, so I'm gonna get on with doing that for a bit. And then I'll see you later. I am literally so ravenous right now. It is 12:30. I've come downstairs to get some lunch and I kind of fancy having like a lunch of picky bits. I saw Michaela do a TikTok the other day where she was like eating her lunch and she had like peppers and a boiled egg, which I don't really like. I think she had ranch and like basically like crudités, I think, and then like a dip, and she just had like loads of different things. And there's also another girl that keeps coming up on my TikTok where she makes these like adult snack plates and she has like various different things within this like wooden board thing that she makes snacks on, and it just makes me really want one. And I also feel like because it's sunny, that's like the epitome of like a sunny day dinner where you have like picky bits from the fridge. So I'm gonna have that for my lunch, but I've not got like loads to have with it, so I just need to try and work out what I've got that I can make work. I know I've got some hummus. Okay, I've got I got this in Aldi yesterday, hummus with peri peri. They've got like a whole Nando's fakeaway range in Aldi at the moment, and that sounded delicious, so I'm gonna have that with some pitta. I've also got a little bit of Nando's chicken left over from my dinner last night, so I think I might maybe turn that into a wrap. I've got some strawberries, I've got a cheese string, maybe do some carrot sticks as well to have with the hummus. I just fancy having like a lot of different things with like different flavours and textures, so I think that's what I'm gonna have. I don't think it's gonna be quite the best snacky plate in the world because I've not bought stuff specifically for that use, but I feel like we can make something work out of what I've got. This is unintentionally turned into the like most creamy beige coloured lunch ever. I've got a little wrap with Nando's chicken in, mayonnaise and like some homemade coleslaw. So that's got veg inside it, you just can't see it. 2 little corn cakes with some tuna that I had left over, some toasted pitta to go with my hummus, and a cheese string. And I am also gonna have some strawberries, but I just don't want it touching my savoury stuff. But obviously that would add a little bit of colour because at the moment, this is like the most neutral lunch ever, which is obviously so me, but also like, this honestly looks like a child's plate, but I'm gonna enjoy it nonetheless. It is quite honestly boiling outside. Like, my right leg in this black jumpsuit was burning up in the sun, so I've come upstairs to get changed. I also think I might go for a little plunge in my ice bath, so I need to get changed. However, I then saw I had these, which I completely forgot about, the M&S pistachio rolled eggs, and seeing as my M&S cream egg hot cross bun thing this morning was a bit of a fail, I thought I would have these as a little sweet treat instead. It says they're milk chocolate eggs filled with a pistachio and white chocolate filling rolled in chopped pistachios, which sounds delicious. Now, these were quite pricey and I wasn't sure whether to splurge on 5 what I imagine will be tiny little chocolate eggs, but you know me with anything pistachio, I just couldn't resist. So I got them and here we are, and we can give them a try. Oh, to be fair, they're actually a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were literally going to be like quail's egg size and that I was low-key getting scammed. However, they're okay. They're like a quail's egg, slightly bigger. I don't know. This is what she's looking like. I feel like this is going to make such a mess with the chopped pistachios going everywhere. I didn't actually get any pistachio in that. That's what it looks like inside, but I've not actually eaten any of the pistachio bit yet. This is like a mouth workout trying to eat this. I would give them a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. They're nice, but they're not that spectacular, and I feel like the chopped pistachios and the chocolate kind of overpowers the taste of the pistachio cream in the middle, so they don't taste super pistachio-y. The chocolate is nice, but it's not like the best chocolate in the world. It's just like basic milk chocolate, to be honest, so it's okay, but I don't love them. And I think I paid like £6 for these, so I actually don't want to talk about that right now. In fact, they might have even been £6.50. They were quite extortionate, and I don't feel like they were worth what I paid for them. So I'm having a bit of an M&S fail today, really, aren't I? Which is just perfect for this Monday. It's making me, you know, so happy. It's 3 o'clock. I've just done my ice bath and I'm now having a bit of this, which is a Haagen-Dazs pistachio and cream ice cream. Oh my God, I've just tried it. It is delicious. It's got like pistachio cream running all the way through it, which I didn't realise. Like, I know it's called pistachio and cream, but I thought that was going to be a bit like strawberries and cream or like cookies and cream. I didn't realise it actually meant it had like pistachio cream running through it. And then it's also got pistachio pieces in it. Oh my God, this is actually unreal. Good evening. It is 5:30 and I'm going to do some dinner. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to have salmon. And I don't know maybe like what to do it in. I'm thinking something garlicky or something. So I'm gonna have some salmon with some purple sprouting broccoli as well. And then unintentionally carrying on the purple theme, last week I managed to get from M&S some purple sweet potatoes, which I've been wanting to try for ages. So I'm gonna do them as like sweet potato fries, I think, and have salmon, sweet potato fries and purple sprouting broccoli. I'm gonna get that prepared now and then I'm gonna go for my little evening walk and then I can come home, cook it, have a shower, chill for the rest of the day. Perfect. This is what the purple sweet potatoes look like. They kind of just look like a dark sweet potato, but the picture is showing them to be like proper, like purpley and weird on the inside. So I'm kind of excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, it's actually like proper purpley. Oh my God, I don't really know what I was expecting, but look at that. That is literally so purple. I don't know why the fact that it's purple excites me so much, but it really does. I think it's just because it's a little bit different. I don't feel like I expected it to be that purple. Like, that is so proper purple. Okay, dinner is now prepped. I've got my little sweet potato fries, my broccoli, and then my salmon I've just done with a little bit of hot honey on, so that can marinate whilst I'm out on my walk. And then I can come home, cook this whilst this is cooking, have a shower, eat my dinner, chill. Perfect. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is about 9:45 now. I had some ads and stuff that I needed to film this morning, so I've got on with that, and I'm now going to head out because it's another gorgeous sunny day, and I felt like taking myself out on like a little solo coffee date, grabbing a coffee, sitting, drinking in the sun, probably going for a walk, just making the most of the sunshine. So that is what I'm going to do. However, I have realised I have done that quite a lot recently. Like, when the sun comes out, I just want to go out and get a coffee and just drink it outside. And there's something about going out and doing that that is so much more enjoyable than doing it at home. So I told myself, I'm not going to be buying a coffee today. I can get a free Waitrose coffee, but I shan't be buying one. Because I've done that a lot recently and it's a bad habit I've got myself into. And I mean, there could be worse habits. In fact, there are a lot worse habits out there in the world than my slight coffee addiction, but I've decided to try and rein it in today, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to head out, grab a coffee like I said, and then just sort of enjoy it in the sunshine. So that's my little Tuesday morning plans, and then we shall come home and edit, and I've got some parcels I need to sort out and boring stuff like that. But whilst it's nice weather, I just want to make the most of it, and I just feel like I need to be outside and get a bit of vitamin D and get a bit of sunshine, so that's what we're going to go and do. That was really counterproductive, wasn't it? I was literally thinking on my way here how much I want a Scotch egg for like a picky lunch, and these are the best ones, like with the runny yolks in, and it's reduced, so I feel like it's kind of meant to be. I've got my coffee. I stupidly didn't bring my book though, which is annoying because I've got a lovely seat in the sunshine to drink my coffee, but no book to read, so I'm just going to people watch instead. I did also get some Scotch eggs to have for my lunch because I'm going to have like a picky picnic kind of lunch in the garden. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but it's actually warm enough to be sat outside in the vest top. Like, I am not cold in the slightest at the moment. I'm in vest tops and a pair of jeans, and I'm actually very warm. And I think the hot coffee was a good idea actually, not that it was really a choice, but if I had an iced coffee I think I might have been a little bit too cold, but like the vest top jeans with a hot coffee combination in this weather is elite. It's perfect. I am now back in the car after a lovely little morning coffee in the sunshine. The little old man came up to me and was like, you make me feel really cold, but I'm not joking. Sat in a vest top and jeans, I was so warm. Like, in the sun, it is so warm and so lovely. And it was just so nice to just sit there with a coffee in the sunshine, making the most of the weather, people watching. Oh, I absolutely loved it. What a lovely little morning. And I also went to Waitrose, like I said, and picked up some Scotch eggs because I just had a weird like fancying for Scotch eggs. Scotch eggs. And to be honest, there was a lot of other picky bits I could have picked up. Like, I was thinking about some cherry tomatoes and stuff, but I don't want to buy too much because I'm off to Cornwall on Sunday, so I don't want like to have to bring loads of food with me or for it to go to waste. So I just stuck with the Scotch eggs, so I can go home and have like a little picky kind of picnicky lunch in the garden, because I'm that type of person. As soon as the sun's out, I want picky bits. I am that person. Like, my kids will hate me when they're older, because as soon as it's a sunny day I'm gonna be like, kids, it's picky bits for dinner. Anyway, I feel like my forehead looks really shiny there. I've used a new skin tint today, and I feel like it's a bit, it needs a bit of powder there. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now, get some lunch, and then get back on with some work. I'm obviously back home and I had a Superdry parcel to open, which 13-year-old me would literally be screaming about. I remember when I first got my like first Superdry hoodie and I thought it was the coolest thing. I think it probably helped that my brothers, I seem to remember, had Superdry things. So then being the little sister and getting my own Superdry thing, I just remember literally being so excited about it, and I literally lived in that jumper. And I got an email from Superdry the other day asking if they wanted to, if they could, where am I going with this sentence? I'm not sure. Asking if they could send me some bits. So I said yes, and I picked out some jumpers, funny enough. So 24-year-old me is over here getting sent Superdry jumpers, which, like I said, 13-year-old me would have literally been screaming about. So first up, I got this grey zip up. This I got in a size large. I just thought this would be a really nice, easy chuck on jumper, and Superdry clothes are normally really thick and lovely quality. So I just thought this would be like a really good staple jumper to have in my wardrobe, just like a little zip down, and then it says Superdry on it. In grey. And then I also actually got, I don't know why my leg is up here on my bed, but it is, and then I also got another grey jumper. This one I thought would just be a good one to chuck on if I'm going to like Pilates or yoga or something. And it's like a little crew neck, and it says S&D Gym Athletics, like so. This one I got in a size small. Kind of looks like that. And then I also got a little denim skirt because I don't have a denim skirt. I'm more of a denim shorts kind of person. However, I felt like I should get a denim skirt. Like I feel like it's quite a good like wardrobe staple, and I feel like this will come in handy in the summer just to go with like different things. So I got this little like denim skirt in like this light blue wash denim that looks like that, which is actually the perfect kind of shade of light denim for me. And that I got in a 26-inch waist, which I think will fit pretty perfectly, and it's very short actually. Maybe it needs to go a bit lower. It looks quite short, but I like short skirts and short shorts, to be honest, so that looks right up my street. So that is literally so fun. I'm now going to have some lunch, and I'm going to have another little picky lunch, and I think I might even get my picnic blanket out and sit in the garden with my picnic blanket with my picky lunch, because I just feel like that would be a really nice thing to do. When I was walking around Waitrose, there was this group of mums with their like babies who were going to the picky bit section. I think they must have been going to like a park or something to have a picnic, and I just thought that's a really lovely idea. So I thought I'm going to do that, really romanticise having my lunch today. So I got the Scotch eggs obviously in Waitrose, so I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to have some carrots with my peri peri hummus, going to have a cheese string. I think I'm going to have some like rice cracker type things and some strawberries. So I think that's what I'm going to have for my lunch in the garden on my picnic blanket, which sounds lovely. And then this afternoon I've got a little bit more kind of ad work that I need to film, so I'm going to do that in a bit. But whilst it's gorgeous and sunny, I want to make the most of it, so that is what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm well and truly on my skin tint hype at the moment. This is the one that I've got on today, the NYX Buttermilk Glaze one. I got sent this along with the Thayer's Milky Toner as like the kind of skin tint toning mixed together skincare makeup hybrid trend thing. I've just got this on its own today, and first impressions, I'd say it's very glowy. Like I said in the car, I felt like I looked a bit shiny, and then I came home and looked in the mirror and realised I was very, very glowy. So I've had to powder my face down, and I did also powder my face this morning. So I would say it's quite a glowy one, and to be fair, it does say soft glow skin tint on it, but if you've got oily skin, I would definitely avoid it because I feel like it is quite a shiny one. But other than that, I'm quite enjoying it, and I'm really loving my skin tints at the moment, so I'm quite liking trying out different ones, and I've heard a lot about this. Mine's in the shade Cashew Butter. And I do quite like it. The only thing I would say is I definitely need to like bring a powder with me if I was wearing this out for the whole day. Here's my little lunch for today. I ended up just going for basic Scotch eggs because I figured I really didn't need to spend like £4.50 on a Scotch egg. So I just got the basic Waitrose one. Got my little picnic blanket, and I've also put my picky bits on my little plastic picnic plate because I thought, let's go all out. Let's not use a proper plate in the garden. Let's use a little plasticky one. I do want to get one of those little wooden ones that I've seen on TikTok though that people use for their snack plates, just because I don't really love the fact that my strawberries are touching my rice crackers. So I kind of want one of those like adult wooden like picky plate things. So I might get one of them. But anyway, this is my lunch for today. I bought these in Home Bargains the other day, which I thought would work really well in my Ninja Creamy. And then I wanted to get one of the giant pots of Joy to like add to it, but they didn't have any. So I just had to get 4 little small pots from Aldi. And then also in Aldi, I managed to find this the other day, gooey spread. So it's basically like cream egg spread, which is perfect because obviously this has got like the cream egg bits in it, but I just didn't feel like it was going to be enough cream eggy. So this is literally perfect. Like I was literally on the hunt for something like this to make it a bit more cream eggy. And then also I've obviously got some proper cream eggs as well, but I'm going to add these in later as like a mix in. So I'm just going to do these in a tub, and then I'll add these in another day. So I'm just going to quickly chuck these in a tub, chuck it in the freezer, then we can have it later on in the week. Okay, she is done. And this actually looks so much better than I was expecting. I feel like it really does look like cream egg ice cream. Like it looks so legit. The bottom bit is like the cream egg bit from the Pots of Joy, and then the top bit is the Aldi spread, which I actually think looks pretty much identical to the Pots of Joy thing. So I feel like that's going to look really good. I feel like Let me just take the lid off a second. This is what she's looking like from above. So that's the Aldi spread, which I think looks pretty much identical, like I said. So I'm just gonna chuck this in the freezer and then I'll add cream eggs in later on when I go to churn it, and we can try this later on in the week. It is 6:30 and I'm just having my dinner, and look, I'm having the purple sweet potatoes again, but I'm having them as a like baked potato tonight. And they look so funny, like they are so unbelievably purple. I feel like they look better as a baked potato than they do as sweet potato fry, so that's why I just had to show you. They just look so funny, but I kind of love them. Look at how purple they are, I can't get over that. My dinner tonight literally looks so colourful. I've got salmon, purple baked sweet potatoes and broccoli, so very similar to what I had last night, but it just looks so colourful. Like that actually looks so appetising to me. I don't know what it is about the colour, but I kind of love it. Good morning everybody, happy Thursday. It's Lizzie McGuire, the outfit repeater here, because I am wearing the same outfit that I wore on Tuesday. I need to get some content in this outfit, which is why I'm wearing it today, because I'm going into London and I'm meeting up with Katie. So I'm going to get some Instagram content in this outfit, hence why I'm wearing it. But yeah, I'm off into London today. I've got a boohoo event this evening that I'm going to go to with Katie. We're going to get some lunch. I think we're going to get like a salad or something and sit on Primrose Hill in the sunshine, which should be really lovely. Probably get some ice cream, knowing us, we'll have to get some form of sweet treat, get our Instagram content and go to the event. So that is the plan. It is currently 10 o'clock. I've just been doing a little bit of work this morning, and now I'm just gonna make an iced coffee and head to the train station. I am also gonna bring this cardigan because as much as I would like to just wear this outfit, I feel like it's gonna get cold this evening. So I feel like I'm definitely going to need like an extra layer. So I'm just going to chuck this on, which isn't very me. Like a cardigan and jeans just isn't a bit of me, but I'm going to make it me. We're going to make it work. But anyway, that is today's plans. I'm going to stop rambling because like I said, I've got a train to catch, and I'll see you in London. I have my coffee. I've also got a protein bar because I did a reformer Pilates workout this morning. It's the same one that I did on Monday, I think it was. And I was literally aching so much on Tuesday. Like it really works. Like it really works your glutes. So I've just got a protein bar, which I'll eat on the train, like I said, drink my coffee on the way. Let's head into London. Good afternoon, it is midday, I've made it to London. I'm just walking to meet Katie now. We're going to grab some lunch and then I think we're going to go to Primrose Hill. Okay, well, we come at like people. Okay, this is where we're going for lunch. It's called Pick Your Own. It's like a little salad bar, I think. This is the menu. I think I'm going to get the HLT one, but there's a lot on here that looks so nice. And it's like, I've not heard of it before, but Katie said it's a bit like Air One, and it kind of is giving that vibe. It looks so nice. I kind of love these tote bags. That one with the potatoes on. Such a big tote bag. Like imagine that for the weekly food shop. Tomato one, oh my gosh, and a cucumber. I just love the big shape of them.
What you need?
We have our salads. I got the HLT, which is like ham, hock, lettuce, sourdough croutons. I actually don't really know, to be honest. Katie got the lamb shawarma, and then she got like a green juice, celery, cucumber, pineapple. There you go. And strawberry fields, which was strawberries, lemon, and I can't remember. It's strawberry, lemon, and something. I want to say apple, but I don't think
green apple.
Green apple. There you go. So that's our little lunch, and it's delicious. We've just got off the tube at Primrose Hill, and it's cloudy all morning, turned into bright blue skies and sunshine, which is perfect. Like literally barely a cloud in the sky. So we've got our juices and our salads. We're walking to Primrose Hill. I'm actually really warm, which I'm excited about because I don't want to be wearing this cardigan. I only put it on because I felt like I needed one. So I'm going to take my cardigan off and then I can be in vest top and jeans.
It's like an ice cream thing.
Oh, is it? Oh, we will definitely be getting ice cream later. Nice sort of sunny afternoon in London with Katie. Perfect.
Got our salads.
Yeah, I'm actually so excited to go and sit on Primrose Hill. I've never been, and eat our lunch. I feel like that's the perfect little sunny activity in London to do. Okay, we've made it to Primrose Hill. Look at how nice a view, and like everyone's out. I just love it in the summer when everyone's out, like enjoying the sunshine. It makes me so happy. We've got, let's use my straw to point. London Eye, I don't know if you can see that, BT Tower. I think the Gherkin, which I literally walked past earlier, which is kind of weird to think I've come all the way from there. I literally walked right next to the Gherkin earlier. It's so busy. Got our salads. Where's Katie off to? Oh, she's going for a further hike up the hill. This is our little lunch spot. We have our salads, which I know I've shown you about 3 times already, but it just looks so cute. I'm pretty sure the meat was hot when we got it because it was on like a carvery type thing. Definitely not gonna be warm anymore, but how gorgeous. It baffles me as well, like it was literally solid cloud this morning and now it's so nice, but I'm not mad about it.
A little bit of spinach.
I can hear the crunch, look at how cute. Okay, we're gonna actually eat our salads now, I promise.
That's actually, it's quite hard with some, let me open this up.
Oh my god, good. The dressing is really good.
What's yours based? Lettuce. Mine's not got lettuce. I think mine's kale.
Bulgur wheat, I think mine might be. Ham hock, cherry tomatoes, sourdough rocks, and ham hock.
Are they crunchy? Oh,
Yeah.
they are. They're good though.
Oh my god. She's running up the hill.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a go.
I wonder what yours is. Look what Katie's just given me. A little Starbucks stopper. You put it in your drinks, and we are literally the same person, I swear. Like, we've just had a whole conversation about how we both really wanted these, but can't get them in the UK. Katie went all the way to France and got me one. She
I went to France to get it.
But I love that. Like, she literally, we've never had a conversation about this before.
No, literally know that. And then we both know about the mermaid ugly ones.
And she was like, oh, I got you this. And I was like, shut up, I've been wanting this for ages. And she didn't even know it. How cute is that?
I said though, the condition is if I lose mine, you've got to give it back.
She said, I considered not giving it to you because I actually really wanted to keep it. It's like, fair enough, but how cute is that? Prepared to be sick of seeing this because that's adorable. Put it in my little hot drinks. I love that. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
That's made my day. By the looks of things. Look at how cute this little shop is. Ben's of Primrose Hill with all the fruit outside. Kumquats, I think, aren't they?
I think I've eaten them on holiday before.
Oh my god, they've got the white
They look like the
strawberries.
freshest strawberries
Yeah, they
ever.
look
I feel like the
delicious.
package is quite into
Look at how shiny those aubergines are. Also, the little baby ones are so cute. I don't even like aubergines. I need the skincare routine of this veg because it's so glowy. What is this? This is the true reality of, I was going to say being an influencer, but I hate that phrase.
Trying to get pictures.
Behind the scenes of us getting content. We got these drinks from Dunkin' for free, hence why we went to Dunkin's. But that's obviously too colourful for my liking, and also it's a domed lid. So Katie went and got us some flat lid cups and
Yeah,
Starbucks.
me. I was the designated person.
So we're gonna pour these into here so it looks better for our content. Is that really shallow? Probably, but it's just
Really
the reality.
warm.
I'm sorry, but a domed lid iced coffee is just not it.
It doesn't hit the same. It actually does do a pretty good
Yeah,
job.
that's actually not that bad. I'll just finish the rest. That's
Oh
so
my
much
god,
better.
no one would know.
Look at that.
No one would know.
Perfect.
That's so funny.
Look at how cute this is. We put like the donut on the coffee, and then I've got this little coffee cap from Boohoo. Makes for such a cute little prop. I love it. Content is now done. Obviously we had that donut, which is maple, I think. I can smell it. I could literally smell it the whole time getting content. And then we also got these two little cream egg ones, which look absolutely delicious. We've just come into this KitKat like blockbuster pop-up thing. There was a really, really long queue for it when we came earlier. We just walked past now and there's literally no one in the queue, so we've come in. They've just got like, it's like an old blockbuster store, and what you do is you pick up a, like one of these things. I think I'm gonna go with Find. Oh no, I've got to go with that one. I was gonna do Finding Chocolate, but this one is called You've Got Chocolate, and it's got a golden retriever on it. There you go. Oh my god, I'm so like, and then you take this to the counter and you get to exchange it for something.
I think
This
you
is
maybe
on-
get the film as a downloadable film.
I don't know what this film is, but it's got a golden retriever on it. You've got chocolate. You've got.
I don't know what.
Katie's got the Devil Wears
Although
Chocolate.
the thing is, I know this film. Is it good to get one?
I don't know. I don't actually know what this film is, but it's got a golden retriever on it, so obviously I've got to get it.
I'm gonna go and exchange it. Just gonna go and exchange.
These are the options: double chocolate, hazelnut, and salted caramel. They're like the new Kit Kat bars, and we've got this. We don't know what flavour we've got yet, but we're going to open it in a second. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of thing, isn't it? But like the reverse. Look how fun this is. It's like a little Kit Kat for the like ropey thing. I don't know what to call that, but I love it. We're going to open our little
I'm excited. I hope so no one doesn't crumble. Imagine if you get hazelnut and I don't.
I got hazelnut.
I got hazelnut! Yes! I was going to be really annoyed
That
at
is
you
so
just
fun.
then. Yay, we got a hazelnut one.
This is the one we wanted. So we got a little hazelnut Kit Kat and use the code below to rent a movie of your choice up to £5.99. That's actually really good.
So any movie?
Yeah.
So it didn't matter what movie you picked
No,
up?
because I did think that. How's she gonna know? How, do you know what I mean? She just gave us a random one. That's really
That's
fun.
really good.
That was-
I want to go do it again. We've
But that's-
wiped that off. I've never been in before.
Yay! Okay, that was fun. I'm happy with that.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good pop-up, and we didn't have to queue.
Yeah,
Success.
I can't believe how long that queue was before. We've just come into Primark and they've got this new like Krispy Kreme whole collab. I quite like the green top to be fair, but I wouldn't wear it with the green, you know. I don't like the front, but I like the back, and then I like the front of this one. We know I'm a sucker for Krispy Kreme donuts, so I do kind of like this. They've also got like a little makeup bag. This bag's kind of funny because it actually looks like the Krispy Kreme bags you get when you get a donut. They've also got sliders, like they literally have everything. They've even got a bucket hat, which is like reversible, how fun, and also cute little socks. They have everything. They've got a new little like workout top out. This is so thick and buttery, like I can't even explain the material. I would get this if they had it my size, but obviously they don't. It's like a nice scoop neck, like long line top, and then they've got like matching like flared leggings, which again are so nice and thick. Like this feels such good quality. It's £11, but that honestly feels so incredible, like expensive gym wear kind of feeling, but it's from Primark. These heels are quite nice. They're like a linen like flip-flop, but they're only like a tiny little heel, so for like summer or something I really quite like them, although I don't know how I feel about a low heel. I'm either like go hard or go home with heels, but I actually think that's quite a nice one, and it's really padded. And it's quite a good like summer little heel. We found these plates, which are so nice and reduced to half price.
Can we go to the boohoo event with a whole
literally.
set?
We were thinking like we won't buy anything in Primark because we don't want to have to carry anything. And then we didn't find any clothes, and we walked to the home section. I was like, imagine we just found like a vase or something that we really want that we obviously can't carry around. And now I found a whole crockery set that I want, but I cannot carry it around. Also absolutely love this bowl because it's like huge and it's kind of wavy on the sides.
Summer barbecue.
With crispy potatoes in. Okay, we're going
couscous salad.
Two complete different routes. So nice, and only £8. Again, I would buy that, but I'm not carrying that around London. Like, why am I seeing all the nice homeware stuff here, and then when I've got my car parked outside normally all the other Primarks, they don't have any of this stuff? Like, that is so typical. These cushions are absolutely stunning. Tell me why they're £30 though in Primark. Like, I'm sorry Primark, do we think we're Zara home? But they're actually so nice, like embroidered. They look so expensive, but to be honest they kind of are expensive at the same time. They're from the Primark edit section. They seem to have like branched out the Primark edit section into like homeware, and it's cute, but like, is it £30 cute? I don't think so. Good evening, it is 6 o'clock and we are just walking to the boohoo event now. I can't believe it's 6 o'clock.
You look so summery, and I literally look dressed for winter.
Yeah, I'm not even hit the coat and the jumper over the shoulders, but I'm really warm. Like, it's still really sunny and it's really lovely. But anyway, we're on Oxford Street and I'm getting a lot of stairs, so I'll see you at the boohoo event. This is where the boohoo showroom used to be. The boohoo showroom is no longer here. We've like walked all the way here. Maybe we should have checked the address before we came. We were just like heading to where we've been before, but as you can see, it's no longer there. Now we've got a 15-minute walk back in the other direction to actually go to it. Of course, Katie and I will be at the grazing table. This actually looks so unreal. Like, look at the little bagels and the cookies. Personal bartender. I've got two.
Oh, can we do it again though?
Yeah.
Because mine's actually...
How cute. We're in the photo booth, but they're doing speeches, so we definitely shouldn't be in here right now, but like, look how cute. This is a little photo booth, but it's really backlit. They had props, but we weren't feeling that.
And you can get them like clicking on that.
Good evening, it is 8 o'clock. I got myself a little McDonald's at the train station. I had McDonald's points that needed using up, so I thought I might as well get a free cheeseburger. And I also got myself a chocolate milkshake because I'm just really thirsty. Thought that could be my kind of like little sweet treat of the evening. I had a cookie and some fruit and stuff and a bagel at the boohoo event, but the cookie wasn't really giving M&S cookie. It was quite rock solid, so my chocolate milkshake is going to be my sweet treat. But yes, I'm on the train. I don't know why I'm showing you my crotch, but I'm on the train. I met some really lovely girls at the boohoo event who I like follow on TikTok and stuff, and like kind of message on TikTok, like comment and stuff, but it's really nice to actually put a face to a name and like speak to them in person. Everyone was so lovely, so it was a really nice evening. But I'm going to eat my McDonald's now and go home. A double cheeseburger, no pickles, absolutely sign me up. I'm normally more of a chicken nugget kind of girly, but I just really fancied a burger today instead. Good morning everybody, happy Friday. It is a gorgeous bright blue sky sunny morning. I am up and I'm awake. I'm about to get dressed and then I'm heading up this morning for a little Friday morning yoga session with Sophia. We're going to this yoga class that is being held at this like big stately home thing near us, kind of like English Heritage National Trust, you know, that kind of vibe, like big old history, like when we were like back in the olden ages, like this house is absolutely huge, like fancy bougie, that kind of vibes. They're holding a little free yoga class there, so we're going along to that this morning, and then afterwards I think we're going to go for a really long walk around the grounds, like through the gardens and stuff, grab a coffee at a cafe, just a really wholesome Friday morning, and it's the most perfect morning for it, like weather-wise, because it is so gorgeous and sunny. So that is this morning's plans. I obviously need to get dressed and I really don't know what to wear. I really fancy wearing like a little wrap yoga top, but I don't own one. So I've got these two out. I've got my Sisters and Seekers yoga hoodie, and then I've also got this Sisters and Seekers top that says yoga on, because there's just something about wearing clothes that say yoga when I'm going to yoga that I absolutely love. But I don't know if I'm really feeling either of these. Like I don't really know what colour I want to wear this morning, and I'm really struggling, but I've literally got 15 minutes until I need to leave, so I need to pick an outfit, get it put on, and then we shall head on out. It's a 9 AM class, so fairly, I say early, but it's like not early, but I need to leave here at like 8:30, so like it's kind of early. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself dressed and then I'll let you know what outfit I'm going with, and then we can go out. I feel like the birds are having a field day this morning. I've got my window open because it's so nice and sunny and I wanted to get some fresh air in, and they are very noisy. So if you can hear that, that's what that is. But anyway, I'm gonna get dressed and then I will show my outfit like I said. I've gone with the Sisters and Sneakers top, tucked it into a sports bra, chucked some leggings on. It's not my favourite, it's quite basic and boring. It is literally just a t-shirt and leggings, which wasn't really what I wanted to go for. I kind of wanted like cute yoga vibes with like a wrap top and flared yoga leggings, but I just don't have that, so we're just gonna have to make do. And I'm also just gonna chuck on my Lululemon belt bag just to put my stuff in. But I think I'm gonna, if I wear it like that, I feel like I'm a dad at Disneyland with like the sandals, like classic tourist mode kind of thing. So I think if I wear it like backwards, it doesn't look too bad, but then it means I've just got like stuff for when we go for our walk and our coffee and stuff. I'm just going to chuck on my Birkenstock Bostons, I think, just easy shoes to slip on. And I've also got my Eliosa puppy Pilates socks on. Although I'm obviously not doing Pilates, I feel like grippy socks are just kind of handy, especially in yoga, like if I'm doing a downward dog. The extra added grip is very welcome. So that's my little outfit for the day. Not my favourite, but I don't really have time to sort anything else out, so we're just going to go with it. I'm just going to chuck some shoes on and then we shall head out the door.
Near Cambridge.
Yeah, do
For like 4 hours. If you go, I'd be like, actually that's making.
It is now 11:46. I am back home. That was a really lovely morning out, and I've got a little parcel from Pixie to open. They've sent me their new like skin tint thing, and I was going to try it out this morning, but I just didn't like have the time. I also thought as well we could have a look in my boohoo goodie bag as well. Okay, this is it. It's the On The Glow Base Foundation Moisture Stick. One swipe of this tinted moisturiser in a stick instantly perfects complexion and deeply hydrates. Layer for extra coverage. Blah blah blah. Mine is in the shade beige, and I just thought this is like kind of handy to like keep in your handbag as well for little touch-ups. So this is it. They've got like blushes and bronzers of this, and I've already got a blush, so I feel like that would be quite a good thing to use like together because they're probably a similar formula. And then it's like a little foundation thingy, which I just think is good for like touch-ups and like easy to just swipe on and like rub on with your fingers for like holiday or something. I feel like that could come in very handy, so I'm very excited to try that. And then we've also got my little boohoo bag, which, ooh, we have a Weleda skin food thingy in here. I love this, so that's very handy. Some sunglasses. These look quite nice actually. I did have a look through Katie's little bag yesterday at the event because she looked through it, but she got different sunglasses to me. But I feel like these ones kind of look like the sunglasses you wear when you're at the dentist and they're doing an x-ray and you have to protect your eyes, but also not horrendous. A little claw clip, which will probably hold about 3 strands of my hair because I have the world's thickest hair, but for like a half up, half down, or sometimes if I've got a pony, I like to put a little claw clip like underneath it, and then it makes the pony stick out more and like a bit more voluminous. It's a good little hack, so that's quite handy for that. A little bottle of tequila rosé, a NYX white eyeliner stick. I always see people use this in their like tight line to make their eyes look brighter, or waterline, whatever. And then 2 little NYX why can't I say that? Butter Gloss Bling in BLGBO1 and BLGBO2, which is a really rubbish. Oh no, that's not the name. Number 1, Bring the Bling, and number 2, Dripped Out. I was going to say that's a much better name. That's fun. We love a little goodie bag. So that's that. Like I said, it's now about midday. I think I'm going to get some lunch, and then I want to try my cream egg ice cream later in my Ninja Creamy because I'm really looking forward to that. And I think I'm just going to spend the afternoon in the garden in the sunshine making the most of it, because next week the weather forecast is not looking great. I think it's going back to basically normal British English weather. So whilst it's sunny and warm, I want to make the most of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you in a bit. It is time to try the cream egg ice cream. It looks very liquidy. I mixed it twice and this top bit looks really liquidy, but I've added little chunks of cream eggs as a mix in, and then I've also just chucked some cream eggs on top. It looked better before I added the mix-ins. Now I have it, yeah, it's just a little bit, to be fair actually, now I'm stirring it. I think that top bit was a little bit melted, but the rest of it's actually quite good consistency, so. Okay, that actually works really well. It actually does taste like a cream egg. Obviously when you blend it, the chocolate and the cream egg part has kind of all merged into one rather than staying separate. So I didn't know how that was gonna go. However, it does taste like a cream egg. Like that spread and stuff has definitely given it like a cream egg taste. It doesn't taste like the same as a normal just Cadbury pot of joy one that I've done in the past. You definitely can tell there's like a cream egg bit to it. The added bits of cream egg have gone like frozen but not fully frozen. So kind of like chewy, which is actually delicious. I fear I might actually eat this whole tub to myself in one sitting, which isn't great, but oh well. Good morning everybody, happy Saturday. I've had a really lovely slow Saturday morning this morning. I woke up and did my LED face mask in bed. I also had my windows open because it's another gorgeous sunny day. And then I went downstairs and did some reformer Pilates, and it was so hot doing reformer Pilates this morning that afterwards I went straight into my ice bath for a little plunge pool thing. And then I made myself an iced coffee and I sat in the sunshine in my dressing gown with my sunglasses on, drinking my iced coffee, and I also did a little iced facial. And I've now finally got myself ready for the day. I need to get dressed, and today's main plan is to get packed for Cornwall because I'm heading down there tomorrow, so I need to get all my bags packed, I need to get the car packed up. I also want to give the house a little bit of a clean and a tidy as well before I leave. So that is today's main plan. Yesterday my Anthropology order arrived, my little pre-order of my espresso cup that took a while to arrive, and it has finally arrived, and it's not quite perfect, which is really annoying. It's just this little espresso cup with a croissant on, which I'm going to use to like make my coffees in for my iced coffees, and I'm also gonna have my wellness girl shots in this, and it's the perfect size for it, and it's really like literally perfect, other than the fact that it's got like a bit of dodgy paint on it here, which is super small and like not that big of a deal, but at the same time it's £14 and I waited 3 weeks for it, so I kind of do want it to be perfect. So I'm gonna have to exchange this, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't really want one with dodgy paint. So that's that. I just thought I'd share that with you because I said I would let you know when it has arrived, and it finally has. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, I'm gonna chuck some clothes on, get some packing done, and just get on with the day. I've made myself a little protein iced latte with like a little vanilla protein shake, and now we're gonna get on with packing. Have I got dressed? No. I can't really be bothered to do that right now, to be honest. It's one thing thinking of what I want to wear today, it's another thing trying to think of what I want to wear for the next 2 weeks and getting that packed. So I'm just going to concentrate on that and not have to think about clothes for today. We're going to have the suitcase for random little bits and bobs, and then we're going to have my giant everything tote bag in for clothes. This is normally what I do, and I feel like it works quite well. So let's chuck her there. Okay, first up I'm going to pack this TikTok shop set. I've got a long sleeve version and a short sleeve version, but I'm just going to bring the long sleeve top and the short sleeve top and then just one pair of leggings because they're the same colour. So there's no point me bringing 2 pairs of leggings. So I'm just going to quickly fold that up and chuck that in. I've got this jacket from White Fox, which I'm really kind of loving. It's like a faux leather, really boxy kind of faded style jacket. I haven't worn it yet because I've only just got it, and I don't feel like I've got much time to wear it before it gets too hot, so I'm gonna pack this. It is literally so typical. Obviously this week and last week we have had the most gorgeous, warmest, sunniest, bluest sky weather ever. The kind of weather where you want to be in Cornwall by the beach. And I actually did nearly fly down to Cornwall last week because I was like, I just feel like I need to be by the seaside when the weather's like this. But I ended up not doing it because I was like, oh, I'm just going to drive down to Cornwall next week, let's just wait. Tell me why the weather changes tomorrow and all next week it's forecast to be like cloudy and rainy. Like, really? That is literally so typical and just my luck. Like 2 to 3 weeks we've had of blue skies and sunshine, and the minute I go down to Cornwall, the weather changes to cloud. Literally so typical. So I thought this might actually be a good thing to wear because I've just been so used to wearing like spring shorts and stuff recently, and I feel like next week is really going to hit us with a shock when it goes back to being cloudy and cold. So I feel like this with some shorts could actually be like quite a good thing to wear. Also last night when I went for my little evening walk, I was in a t-shirt and shorts, no socks, and I was warm. It was like 6 o'clock in the evening. It honestly felt like summer, like it was warm. And yesterday afternoon, I was in a bikini. I know, I hate to like scare people like that, but I was wearing a bikini yesterday afternoon in April in my garden, sunbathing, and I actually got a bit of a tan. Like you could actually see where the bikini top was, and I was boiling, like I was sweating in a bikini. Not sure what's happened there, but not complaining about it. I'm also going to bring my classic Zara vest top because these are just such a basic staple for me. I've also got like a creamy white coloured one which I'm going to bring as well, but it's currently on the washing line. And then I've got these, which are actually pyjama bottoms, but I'm definitely just going to wear these as normal trousers. They're like these little croissant trousers, and they're quite nice and thick and soft actually. So I'm thinking these are a cute little white top and maybe like a little light jacket is quite a good like springtime outfit. So I'm going to chuck those in. I'm also going to bring this, which is very random, but it's my little Pilates bar. Obviously my reformer Pilates machine is here and I don't have one down in Cornwall, so I thought this would be a good thing to bring with me. It just kind of goes in like this, and then it's got these two bits on the end, and it's kind of like, it's a bit like a reformer Pilates machine, but not quite, but it will do the job, and it obviously takes up a lot less room. So I'm going to take this down to Cornwall, and then I can keep it down there, so then I can still do Pilates workouts. Oh, I also want to bring my ankle and my wrist weights down there as well, because I feel like these two combined will actually be quite a good like at-home Pilates workout. So I need to remember to pack my weights as well. Those are the things that I'd sort of gathered together over the past couple of days. I was like, I want to bring them with me. Now to actually rummage through my drawers and work out what else I'm going to pack. Okay, in the suitcase, I'm going to pack my daily planner. I'm also going to bring these down with me. These are some M&S little coffee eggs, which are super cute and delicious. And I'm going down to Cornwall for Easter, so all my Easter chocolate will be coming with me. And I'm also going to bring this, and I'm not sure how this is going to transport very well. It's a real egg filled with chocolate. And I bought this the other day, but I thought it'd be quite nice to share with Mum because I feel like she would like to try this. So somehow I need to try and get that down to Cornwall without that breaking. And then talking of eggs, I managed to find these for the dogs. They are dog Easter eggs. So of course I had to get them. So they're gonna go in there. And then I also managed to find the dogs some dog mini eggs, which obviously I also had to get. These say they're like crunchy on the inside, and I'm hoping they're going to look like actual like Cadbury mini eggs. And then I also got them these ones, which are again little like chocolate mini eggs for dogs. So almost half my case is taken up by Easter chocolate for the dogs, but I'm not mad about it. I'm also going to bring them down their little cream egg toy because they need that for Easter. Obviously that's an essential, so that's also getting packed. M&S pistachio Easter eggs will also be going in the case. I've also got a duplicate of my little bathrobe bear, so I'm going to take one of these down to Cornwall because then I can have one on my bed there and one on my bed here. I feel bad putting it in a suitcase. Like, I know it's not real, but I still feel bad. I got sent this yesterday from the brand Snacksident, and it's cookie dough, like little edible tubs of cookie dough, which looks absolutely unreal. I've got a vanilla flavour. I think these are all like little minis. It's like a kind of all the flavours taster pack thing. This one is triple chocolate fudge. I've also got gooey chocolate chip, funfetti cake batter. That sounds delicious. To be honest, they all sound delicious. And also red velvet, and we all know red velvet cake is my absolute favourite. So I feel like every single one of these flavours is literally perfect for me. So I'm going to take them out of here because obviously the box is so big, like unnecessarily big. And then I'm just going to put the little cookie things in my little Renarish insulated bag because this is like the perfect size. I've also got some of my Biomel shots to take down with me, and I think everything will fit perfectly in here, and it's insulated. So I'm also going to have like a little cool bag just to take some fridge bits with me. So I'm going to put them in there now. This is literally the perfect size cool bag. Like, it's the perfect height because these are kind of tall and I didn't know if they'd fit, but actually this is honestly the most perfect size cool bag for me to take everything down with me that I need that's going to be refrigerated. And what I'm going to do is get it all packed up now and then put it back in the fridge because I'm going to leave at like 5 AM tomorrow morning, I think, so it's going to be very early. So if I just put it in the fridge all packed up, then all I've got to do is just grab it out of the fridge tomorrow morning and it's good to go. I'm also going to be packing some of this, which is a lot of Made by Mitchell makeup. I keep getting given these like gift card things on TikTok shop to be able to get Made by Mitchell makeup for free. So I've got loads of new stuff to try. I've got one of their curve cases. This is a new one that's pressed, and I've already got the cream curve case. So I thought this would be perfect because this is like the pressed powder version. So then I can set my creams with the powder version. So it's obviously like the exact same shades and everything. And that also came with this little brush. And then I also got this, which is their color case, which I think you can use for like loads of different things like eyeliners, concealers, brow things. Again, it came with a little brush as well, like a little scalpel thing. And then a little brush on that end. And then I got their Truth Tint in 4 different colours that it matches me all year round. I got 5, 6, 7 and 9. This is shade 5, which I put on this morning, and I absolutely love this. It's a really lovely skin tint. I actually tried all of this out this morning and did like a full face of Made by Mitchell, and this I really liked how it looked. I also got these, which are their Lip Sync Matte Lip Cream. I feel like these are going to be really good for me. It's like a long lasting lip thing. This is in the shade Beige Buff, which is a really nice pale nude. And then I got a setting spray, and then I got these, which are their super smooth, or like, what is this actually called? Their smoothie stain lip and cheek stain. This is in the shade Strawberry Cream. I put this on this morning. Absolutely love this. This is like my ideal shade of blush. It's like the perfect shade for me. It's like a baby pink sort of colour, and you can use it on your lips and your cheeks, and it's a really like smooth satin material, not material, like feeling. And I got the shade Peony Passion as well, and also Bella Blossom. And then I also got a lipstick from them, which I tried out this morning. Really, really like that. It's like the perfect nude for me, and it feels really nice. And then, oh, and then I also just got 2 of these blushes in the shades Sweet Cheeks and Posy Rosy. So I have a lot of Made by Mitchell makeup. I've also got a luminous primer coming. I think that's like a Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter dupe, and also a powder blush. So I'm really excited to try it because I've got quite a lot of Made by Mitchell makeup recently, and I'm really, really enjoying it, especially the Truth Tint. This I'm loving. So I will be packing some of this because obviously I've got quite a lot here, and like it's quite handy to have duplicates of things in Cornwall so that I don't have to keep bringing makeup back and forth every single time. So for example, I think I'll take like a Truth Tint down there and one of my blushes, and then it just means that like in the future when I'm packing, I don't have to bring as much, which is really handy. Anthropology Espresso Cup update. I went online to exchange it and it wouldn't let me do it online for some reason, so I had to contact their customer services by email. And I didn't think I was going to hear back from them until Monday because obviously it's the weekend. They've emailed me back already, and they've said that they've ordered me a new one and that I can keep the old one because they wouldn't want to have to inconvenience me to return it, which means I've managed to get 2 espresso cups for the price of 1, which is actually incredible. And it also means that I will be packing the espresso cup with me so that I can take it down to Cornwall, because then I can have 1 espresso cup down there for my iced coffees and my wellness shots in Cornwall, and then I've got the same one here for my iced coffees and my wellness shots here, which is a win-win. Honestly, if I get 2 of anything, 1 goes down to Cornwall and 1 comes here, because then I can just have the same thing in both of my houses without having to like transport it with me every single time. So that's actually worked out kind of well, and it's kind of unreal timing. Good morning, happy Sunday. It is 5:30 and I'm in the car and I'm about to head down to Cornwall, but I'm going to stop off at Frome on the way for like a little morning out. Also, it's not actually pitch black right now, which I'm baffled by, and it's 12 degrees. Like I'm literally in shorts and I'm really warm. Like it's warm enough and light enough right now. You can kind of see it's not pitch black. It's warm enough and light enough for me to be able to go for a walk right now in shorts and not be cold, which at 5:30 in the morning just baffles me. But anyway, I'm gonna head to Cafe Nero drive-thru, grab a coffee, and then we shall head off. It's literally 10 to 6, it's so light. Perfect, thank you. Have a nice day, thank you. Okay, coffee has been acquired. It is actually now pretty much daylight, even though it's only 5 to 6. That does kind of make sense though. But anyway, I have my coffee. I'm now going to head off to Frome. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is 9 AM and I've made it to Frome. I think that's how you say it. It's like spelled Frome. So I at first thought it was Frome, but I believe it's Frome. But anyway, I am here. I'm parked up and I'm just about to go for a little walk. I'm going to grab a coffee, go and get a pastry. I have a bakery recommendation from my friend Georgie, and she is like the queen of food recommendations. Like if she recommends me somewhere, then I'm going to go there. And she's recommended Rye Bakery, so I'm going to go there for a coffee and a pastry. I believe it's in a church, like a converted like cafe in a church kind of thing. So I'm going to go there and have a little wander around Frome because I've never been here before, and it's not actually that much of a detour down to Cornwall. And basically why I've done this today rather than just going straight to Cornwall is because my parents are actually out today. They're at a like dog show thing in Bath, so there wasn't really much point in me going straight down to Cornwall because then I'd just be sitting at the house there on my own doing nothing really. So I thought I'd come to Frome because A, I've never been here before and it's been on my list of places to go to. B, it wasn't really much of a detour from my original journey. And C, Mum and Dad will probably only be at the dog show this morning, and then they're literally like 20 minutes away from here. And then they're going to go to my grandma's. So they're going to pick me up basically from here, and then we're going to go to my grandma's so I can see my grandma in the Cotswolds. And then we'll come back here, pick up my car, drive down to Cornwall. So that is the kind of situation for today. But yeah, they've also got the dogs with them. So I'm literally hours away from being reunited with the dogs, which I literally cannot wait for. But I'm kind of sad because, oh my God, there's a golden retriever over there. I'm kind of sad because Mum and Dad are literally just going to pick me up from this car park and then I'm going to get in the car. So I'm not going to get my big reaction and welcome from the dogs that I would normally have. Like if I was going to the house and I went in the house, they would literally go mental seeing me. They'd be so excited. They'd go and grab me a toy because they're retrievers and they always have to bring me something. And I love that kind of reaction, you know, when you haven't seen your dogs for a while and then you get home and they're like so excited to see you, but they're going to be stuck in the boot of the car. So I'm not really going to get the reunition. That's not even a word. The reunited experience that I was hoping for. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to chuck my trench coat on and then we shall have a little wander around Frome. And have a little explore for a couple of hours, which I'm very excited for. Update on the egg. It's made it this far in one piece. I'm actually going to leave it there. It was in my handbag, but I've just taken it out whilst I go for my walk and stuff, but that can stay there. I also decided to chug half of my Biomel on the way down because it was delicious, as well as a large latte from Cafe Nero. And then I literally, kid you not, I honestly felt like I was so desperate for a wee for the last half an hour of my journey. Luckily pulled into the car park and there were toilets right here, so I literally ran. Thank God it was early on a Sunday morning, so no one saw me, because I literally had to run. I was so desperate. I don't know why I'm telling you that, don't know why I'm sharing that on the internet. I mean, this drink is delicious, we know my love for it, but I don't think it was a good idea in hindsight to absolutely chug it down in my car journey, because yeah, that backfired. This cafe looks really lovely. It's called Moen 2 and it's got like an exposed brick wall on the inside and like a cosy looking kind of seating area. And I also looked in the window and they had some really good looking bakery bits. Oh my god, I've just found this shop that has got so many Jellycats in. Literally so many. They've got a whole Jellycat event going on as well. And they've got, oh my god, I've never seen a little like piece of bread bag. I've got the coffee cup and the croissant already and I kind of love the bread bag as well. I would definitely be going in there when that's open. There are so many nice looking shops on this street, which I'm really excited to go to once they open. It is now 9:15 and I feel like they'll probably open at 10. So I'm going to go and get a coffee and something to eat and then I can come back to the shops after. Okay, this is it. So it is, I think it is a church. It looks like a church, but then it's like a cafe inside. Okay, I got myself an iced latte and then I also got a little croissant. I also got mum and dad a little pastry for later as well. There's my croissant just chilling there. I don't know why it's just straight in the bag, but it is just apparently just chilling there. So I'm going to eat my croissant. And then I got dad this like leek and cheese savoury Danish thing. And I got mum an almond croissant for later. And I'm just going to sit and read my book for a little bit. Drink my coffee, eat my croissant. And then I can go and have a wander around the shops because there's so many nice looking like independent little stores around here, which are my kind of thing, like Jellycats and cute little homeware bits. So I'll have a walk around there a little bit. Very random, but I love the tables in here. They're all like real wood. They're so nice. And for someone who loves to take a picture of her coffee, I appreciate when the table looks nice. And this is a very nice table. I would give this croissant a solid 9 out of 10. It's so buttery and flaky and delicious. And I know it's a little bit boring just going for a plain croissant, but I feel like that's the best place to like tell whether a place is good or not, by their plain croissant. Because if you have a good plain croissant, it's not boring. It's like delicious and buttery. And this one is a really good one. Does anybody care about my croissant review? I don't know, but in case anybody's coming to Frome and you want a good croissant, this is a good one. For a small little town, this is an absolutely giant M&S food hall, and this is why this is my kind of place. Like cute little wholesome small town vibes with a giant M&S. It's perfect. They have the dippy egg hot cross buns and I can't decide whether to get them again or not, because obviously we had the failure earlier on this week with them going mouldy, so I don't know if to get them again or not. Look at this, a Colin the Caterpillar, but like a little duo one with a Highland cow. I love a Highland cow, like I have a weird obsession with them. That is literally unreal. I love that. We are back at the car after a little couple of hours out. It is now 11:10. It's actually 11:11. Make a wish. There were some really lovely looking independent shops, but because it's a Sunday, a lot of them seem to be shut on a Sunday, which is a shame. So there weren't many that were open. However, I did go in the Jellycat dog. Went into the Jellycat shop and literally I opened the door. I got greeted by a golden retriever. He came running over to me and I've seen 6 golden retrievers whilst I've been here. There was one in the car park earlier. Then when I went to the cafe, there was one in front of me in the queue and then there was one sat next to me. Then I went to the Jellycat shop, there was one there. Then I went to M&S, there was a golden retriever outside there. And then there was another one just walking around. And I've only been here for like 2 hours and I've literally seen 1 or 2 other dogs and they weren't golden retrievers. So I feel like this is my place, like a cute little town of cute independent shops. They're a little bit different, kind of like there was some Scandinavian style like homeware shops and a Jellycat shop, and just like nice high street shops aren't just your normal rubbish like Card Factory and Superdrug, which they did also have, but like there was actually a bit of a high street with like actual shops that were worth going in, if that makes sense. And there was an M&S and loads of golden retrievers, and it's only like half an hour away from Bath. I feel like this is like the perfect little place for me. I just love this area of the country. Like I love Bath so much because I just love the stone and the kind of I was gonna say architecture, but I don't think that's the right word. Like the Bath kind of Cotswoldy stone, that like beigey kind of that kind of thing. Like the buildings and stuff in Bath, I love it. And Frome is very, very similar. So although there wasn't really much to do on a Sunday, it is only a small little kind of place. It was still really nice to come to, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, the M&S was huge. It even had a little clothing section. It's quite a small little town, so the fact it has like quite a big M&S, I feel like just kind of describes it pretty well. Anyway, I'm now going to sit in the car whilst I wait for Mum and Dad. It's literally just started raining. It's very, very lightly spitting, to be fair. It's not really properly raining, but I've kind of done walking around. There wasn't really anywhere else I wanted to go to. Oh, I did also go into like a cute little greengrocers. That was open. That was a really lovely like foodie kind of organic vibes kind of shop. That looked really lovely. But yeah, I'm just going to sit in the car for a little bit now. I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting here for. I literally could be here for a couple of hours, but I've got my laptop with me, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of work whilst I wait. Mum and Dad are going to pick me up. I think we might either pop to Waitrose or pop to Jolly Nice Farm Shop to get some lunch. I'm really hoping Jolly Nice Farm Shop, because we all know my love for that farm shop. It's right by my grandma's, and it has a drive-through at the farm shop. I've been before. Every time I go, I bang on about it. I'm literally obsessed. I'm so jealous of my grandma, because if that was my local drive-through like coffee shop thing, I would literally be over the moon. So I'm kind of hoping we go there. But Mum did also mention the idea of a hot counter warm rotisserie chicken from Waitrose with a freshly baked baguette, which I'm also really feeling, so I'm kind of open to the options. So we're going to do that, and then we'll go to my grandma's. So next time I see you, I'll probably have Billy and Reggie back, which I literally cannot wait for, especially because I've seen 6 golden retrievers this morning. I can't wait to make it 8 with my own 2. Like, I literally cannot wait. You can probably tell, but I can't find my hairbrush, so I haven't actually brushed my hair today. I slept in heatless curlers, literally ripped them out, well, not ripped them out my hair, but pulled them out my hair this morning at 5:15 just before I left, and then I haven't touched my hair since. So if you're wondering why my hair looks really frizzy on these bits, it's because it is. I haven't brushed it yet today. In fact, I've not done anything to it. So I feel like in every clip I filmed, I've just got this bit of hair like sticking out. Yeah, I do. I'm just walking around like that in real life with my hair sticking out, which isn't quite ideal, but oh well. Look who's at my door. They've got no idea I'm here.
God, because I go mad.
Oh my God, you're actually getting in the car.